It's almost afternoon here. So, but I still have to say good morning because it is still morning. It is some minutes to 10, to 12. I said 10. It is some minutes to 12 noon to midday. So it is still morning. Share this broadcast, share this live program. Let's spend an hour together. Share the live program. Let's spend an hour, just an hour together. Yesterday, I promised you guys I was going to go live multiple times today. So that's why I'm here. Now look at my beard, everywhere gray. Patrick Martins, I see you, I appreciate you. Yes, so I see you big time. Now, guys, did you hear the gun salute? You see how Patrick Martins greeted me with PAM! We call it Blue Man with flowers. Share this program. Patrick, I appreciate you. We are here to discuss racism against black people in not even the West, around the world. You know, on these platforms, we address every topic. Yes, so we address every topic. Now share this program. You know how we do it. Bash! Bash, I see you. How are you doing? Share the program. Let's spend time together. Man, today, what is wrong with this internet? Man, you know what? I did not clean my face before coming outside. My cotton pad finished, you know. I did not know it finished yesterday and I forgot to buy another one. It cost €1. Well, after this, I sent my wife to buy it. She went outside, so she will buy it on her way home. I cannot do with that cotton pad, you know. That cotton, you call it cotton wool, we call it cotton pad. Each morning, I take it in warm water and use it to clean my face. But this morning, I don't have it anymore, so I just came out like that. Guys, you're welcome to my... I'm going to go live multiple times today. We are going to touch, some other things. You know why I like myself? I like being real. Yes, that's what I'm going to do now. But before I end this program, my wife may bring cotton pad for me. Now, I cannot do. Now, when you use white cotton pad, you realize how dirty your face is when you use cotton pad. Sometimes, now I don't go anywhere, but when I clean my face, I see some brown colors on it. I hate, dirty, especially my face, I clean the back of my ears, I clean on top of my nose. Some people say I have a big nose, but this is a very fine nose I have got here. We Africans, we have big, strong nose. So I use this cotton pad to wipe my face, clean my face, and then I appear clean. Zaki boy, this beard, I'm not going to touch it. This is my trademark. I'm not touching this beard anytime soon. This is my trademark. I'm not touching this beard. Do you understand? I like it like that. Nah, man, I'm a man, oh. Nah, man, I'm a man, so I love it the way it is. I don't like to look feminine. That nose, who is this person? Don't call this thing. If you call again, I'll block you. So, David said I'm complaining about... Yes, Patrick, David, share this program. Share this program, okay? Share the program. Let's reason together. We are here to learn. There are so many races, many other races following my page. Do you understand me? So I will be blunt in this program. Castle, Tender, I see you. I appreciate you. Castle, I see you. I appreciate you. Man, let me announce to you guys, we just reached 4,000 followers on Instagram. I started posting on Instagram like 2 weeks ago or thereabouts. Now we are at 4,000. So very soon, I will start going live on Instagram like I promised yesterday. I said it yesterday. Very soon, we shall start going live on Instagram. No, there is something about this platform that we have here. Here we address every topic. We criticize, we inspire, we encourage, we advise, and we also condemn. You get the gist now. People who want to grow their platforms quick are people who don't criticize, they don't complain, they don't speak reality. They just want to gain followers. You understand me? Salama, I see you. And this, see, let me tell you, there are so many Christians, Muslims, non-religious people following this page. Maybe, I don't know, Indians, Pakistans are following this page. But this morning, in some minutes, it's going to be morning, I will speak truth to power. Yes, I was born to make changes, to change the world. You understand me? I was born to change the world. Now let's go. Claire Dion, I see you. Good morning to you. Do not take this program personal. If you take it personal, it's your business. But as a man that grew up abroad, I've spent most of my life abroad here. I'm going to say what I have experienced, what I've seen, and what people told me about racism. You listen now? Yes, sir. I am going to say what I've experienced. White people are following this page. Black people are following this page. Arabs are following this page. And this morning, I am here to speak the truth. Let's go. If you like, you unfollow. If you like, you stay. Now, I'm not begging for followers. I get followers every day. Dixon, Igwe, I see you. Let's go. Four days ago or thereabouts, I met a young black man. 4 days ago, I met a young black man where he was buying train tickets because I wanted to buy train tickets too. So I met a young black man. I told you guys, each time I go outside, people recognize me easily because I'm popular. Each time I go outside, I see a lot of people, both black and white, shout my name. Rodi, I watch you on TikTok, I watch you on YouTube, yes, I see them. So the boy was buying tickets, saw me, he smiled at me and said, "Hey uncle, he follows me on TikTok." I said, "Good," because I wanted to buy tickets too. Now listen, I waited for the boy to buy ticket. After he had finished, I went to the machine and bought my own ticket. Together we climbed the stairs to wait for the train. Now I asked him where he came from. The guy told me. And I asked him, how long he has been here. He said he has been here for 3 years. I said, how about your family? Are you married? Do you have children? He said he has wife and children. Listen, the guy began to tell me that it is not easy to live in a white man's country. I said, this is what I've been saying, but people do not. We face different battles and challenges every day. Sometimes a lot of people are facing racism at work. Now, in the case, a lot of people are facing racism, getting accommodation. When they realize, landlord realize that you are a black person, in some cases, they will not rent their apartment to you. Listen. Now, in some cases, they will not let white people cannot rent their apartment to you. At times, you apply for a job. If they know, when they realize, when they see that you are a black person, they look for a way to deny you that chance. Listen attentively, because here I'm about to tell you the truth. Kayode, I see you. Now listen. Now, this young man told me the problem he's facing at his work, I'm going to say it, are these Muslims, these Arabs. He said the problem he is facing at work are Arabs. These Arabs that came to Europe few years ago. These Arabs that came here as refugees. Listen attentively. He said all the places he has worked, the problem he had was Arabs. If you work with them in the same company, share this program. Because I know some Europeans will be watching this program. I know the police will watch this program. I know some company CEOs will be watching this program so that they will learn from this video. Now, share this program. I am here to create awareness. Let's go. This guy said, and you know why I'm making this video? A lot of people have said the same thing. This guy said, all the places he has worked, Arabs will gather. If there are 3, 4, 5 in number, they will gather against one black person to give you problems in order for you to lose your job. Listen, what they do is, if you meet these Arabs, sometimes all these Middle East citizens, all these people from Middle East, if you meet them in a company, what they do is they gather. You see them complain to the boss that you don't know how to work or give you stress so that you lose their job, and they bring in their own person. Listen attentively. And they bring in their own person. He wasn't the first person that has said this thing. So many people are complaining about racism. Not even from the natives, not even from European natives, but from Arabs that came here 10 years ago, 12 years ago, are giving black people that are here problems. Even, we are not talking about, listen, when the guy told me this thing, I knew what he was talking about. You see, during the last election here, I told the black people, I said, vote for right-wing party in the country you live. I told you guys that I am anti-immigration. You don't understand. I will tell you why. I am anti-immigration. Some people don't know it. These Arabs and these people this is not a hate program, but I'm speaking because of, I will teach many black people, I'm going to tell you a lot. These people from, these Arabs and these people from Middle East, they hate black people more than Europeans. They practice racism more than European people. attentively. They practice, they practice racism more than European people. Let's go. I don't need to shout. I worked with them back in the days. If you work with them, what they do is, the worst is, if they find out you are a Christian, number one. And another thing is, if they find out you are dark-skinned, you may be a Muslim, but if you're a Muslim, sometimes they may, but if you're a Christian, they will gang up against you to make sure you lose your job. Let's go further. This morning, I'm running live program. You can come. I'm running live.
Okay, Chuck.
Ciao. Now listen. Guys, are you listening to me? Are you hearing me? Are you still hearing me? Guys, are you hearing me? I need to take this easy. Share this program. Now, there is something I found out as an old school abroad. See, and the problem, see, before I go further, the problem we have as African people, dark-skinned people, is disunity. The problem we have as African people is disunity. That is why they consider us conquered people. Listen, and if we don't unite ourselves, the rest of the world will still see us as conquered people. Now, I worked in this country. You see the Yugoslavians, the Serbians, when they meet you as an African person in a company, they want to displace you. They want you to lose your job, the job. What they do is they like having majority in a company. That is, they like bringing in their people so that they can gang up against minority like black people. Turkish people do the same thing. Other race, when you meet people from Iran, in a company, they hold together. When you meet people from Arab, they hold together. The only race that do not hold together is black people. Number one. Let me go further. The only race that don't hold, do not know how to work as a team. The only race is black people. And that is why we continue to suffer wherever we go. And there is something you fail to understand. Let me tell you. European people, native Europeans generally, white people don't like black people. Number one. And this is what other races are leveraging on. Other races are capitalizing on white people, Europeans not liking black people. Bambuka, see you. Do you understand me? See, listen attentively. The insult black people is receiving today stems from Europeans. They call us nigger. They call us third world countries. They call us names. They have never respected us. See, when I came here, nobody welcomed me. Nobody welcomed the black people in Europe. They treat me and share this program. What's going on? See, as a black person abroad, wherever you are, you see, the first thing you face, number one thing, the first thing you face is not any, the first thing you face is racism. You know, sometimes when I make videos, you see some people disagree with me. But I like speaking the truth. The first thing, no matter how intelligent you are, the first thing you face, hey, this person that is, let me block this person instantly. Somebody came to my live program. The person did not like, the person did not share. The person was posting his account details for people to give him money, give her money. You see black people, this is the same thing I'm talking. You see somebody, I just blocked the person. As I'm making this video, the person did not like it, did not share. See black people, the first thing the person is posting his account details for people to give her money. Did not know how I drew this page. Even me that on the page, I've not asked people for money. You see it? Even people, listen, even me that on the page, I've not even posted my account detail for people to give me money. Somebody just came. First thing he did was to post his account and be asking for money. You see how some black people behave reasons. And this person, I've not seen the person before. There are people who have been following this page for years now. They have not done something like that. Somebody just came from somewhere. The first thing the person did was to post his account detail for people to give him money. You see black people, how they behave. Let's continue. Then let's go. Wherever you meet the Chinese, you see them work together as a team. You understand me? You meet the Arabs are the worst. You meet the Arabs, they would like to displace you. They would like you to lose your job. The only race that don't do it is black people. I was talking about, you do not know where your problem is from. Yes, now I've remembered what I was saying. I was talking about Europeans not liking black people, which is the truth. When we came here, nobody gave us chance. We faced racism. We faced hate. In fact, we were asked to leave not even the country, the continent. The Arabs and people from Middle East came. European countries opened their borders for them and welcomed them. Welcomed them. They came in their millions. 2015, I was watching on television. Now I carried hand for my head. 2015, I was watching on television. Then Angela Merkel was the Vice Chancellor of Germany. Angela Merkel said Germany is taking 1 million Syrian refugees. King, I see you. Angela Merkel said that Germany is taking 1 million Syrian refugees. And then there were black people in Germany that had no documents, no work. They have been praying and struggling to be accepted, and they are taking 1 million Syrian refugees. You as black people, you don't know. You don't know that you are hated. You don't know. Now, I was driving taxi, I was among taxi drivers. I was among taxi drivers who brought these refugees to town. Guess what? They were making choices. They were not even controlled. They were making choices. They decided which country to live in Europe. Some said they were going to Sweden. Some said Finland. Some said Norway. Some said Germany. They made choices. Now I'm telling you what I witnessed. We went to Nickelsdorf to go carry them as train came. They allowed them to go. They opened borders for them to choose which country to live in. Not only that, they were given automatic work permit, accommodation, and the rest. And black people are being deported and sent back. Black people are being deported. They are sending black people back. And they are accepting refugees from Iran, bringing them and sending black people away. Now let me tell you, there was an apartment here, down floor. One free apartment was occupied then by a Syrian refugee. You know how much that apartment was? The rent was 850 euros a month. They were paying it for that Syrian refugee. The woman was wearing, designers sunshade, designers wears. As they came, they began to drive car. They drove. Now, even these guys are living more better than people that have been in this country for many years. As I'm making this video, there are black people that have been here for 30 years, 35 years, still they have no documents. Across Europe. But this, I tell you as a black man, if I see you talk about religion, you are stupid. I'm saying it. If I see you talk about religion, say you are Christian, Muslim, you are stupid. Because Europeans don't even... Now listen, forget this religion you are talking about. You come from Africa as a Christian, they will deny you, reject you, and take Muslims from Syria and Middle East because of their skin color. Because of their skin color. You live in Africa and you are unaliving yourselves because of religion. Travel and see what racism is doing to the black race. Travel and see. Now, these people that, listen, as these refugees, this everywhere now, the whole Europe. Now listen, as they came, they were given work permits. They were given accommodations. They give them money every month. They give them money every month. And they are acting as owners of the land. Listen, they are acting as owners of the land. What their women is doing is, their women are only born children. Europeans are comfortable with it. Their women are only born children. Europeans don't know when to know. As far as those children are not black children, they have no problem with it. They have no problem with it. If the situation is reversed, that is, if it were to be black people, nobody will give them chance. In the first place, they will not give you documents. And let me tell you, European police don't even control them. They don't control them the way they humiliated us, the way they embarrassed us. They don't do it. I don't see them control these Arab men and women. During our time, they embarrassed us everywhere on the streets, everywhere they saw us. Today I'm wondering, I said, my God, where are European police? So they are no longer controlling these people. They are not doing it anymore. They are not doing it. So why do you think these people will not resist you? Why do you think these people will not resist black people? Because Europeans gave them that chance. Now they act as owners of the land. I've never seen police. Now when we came here, it was hell. When we came here, it was hell. They did not allow us to breathe. But now the Arabs are now free to breathe. Do what they want. This morning, my telephone rang. As my telephone rang, it was an old school. This dude came here in 1992. He works in a company. Every now and then, we speak on telephone. Now this guy, he went to night work yesterday, returned this morning. Around 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. in the morning, I got a message. My telephone, made a noise. Now, my telephone made a noise. So as my telephone made a noise, see, if you come here and make if I see that comment, I will block the person. As my telephone made, Ophelia, I see you. As my Revenge and Success, I see you. As my telephone, as I got inbox message, it was my friend that, sent me a message. I responded. And this guy now called me. As we were talking on telephone, the guy began to lament what he is facing presently at his workplace, in the company he's working. He has worked in that company for 3 years. Now let me go deeper. He said he has been in that company for more than 3 years. And he has not been given permanent contracts. Listen attentively. And this is a citizen of this country, a black person. He has not been given permanent contracts. He said what pains him, what pains him is all these foreigners that don't even have European citizenship, all these people from Middle East that came to the country 6 months ago, 1 year ago, they have all gotten permanent contracts. But he is the only black person in that company. And he said he's facing war every day, gang up. These people will gang up and go report him to the boss. If not that he has grace on him, and they have tried many times, the luck he has is the boss of the company likes him as a person. If not, these people from Middle East and these Arabs keep, pushing him, keep giving him stress to leave the company so that their brother will come and replace him. Now let me tell you what you Africans do not know. I want to wake you up now. Let me tell you something about, this is why you should remain united. Yes, you have to be united or you keep being, displaced or conquered. All these people from like Pakistan, Syria, Middle East, and all the rest, most of these people, they marry their cousins. Listen attentively. They marry their cousins. Listen, they marry family members. Unlike African people, let me tell you something you do not know. And they see each other as one. Listen, they marry their family members. Their religion allows them to marry their family members. So anybody from the same country, they see themselves as family relatives. Are you getting it? And that is why they help each other. They stand for each other because they believe that they share the same bloodline. This is why, if you see them, they gang up against anybody, whether you are black, whether you are Christian or Muslim, they gang up against you as far as you are not from the same country like them. Are you getting the point? And this is why when they come to Europe and they start working in a company, they want to, stress other race out, especially black people, to replace black people with their own people. Listen, this is what they do because they see themselves, they marry their cousins. Yes, you don't know it, I'm telling you now. And they see themselves as one. That is why when they see you in any company, anywhere, they work against you. They see you as a stranger, as an enemy, and bringing their own people. Many black people do not know this. That's why you see them hold together as families. And the Europeans don't know about it. And the Europeans prefer them. Europeans don't care about religion. They care about color. Europeans, see, you as a black man, let me tell you, it is hard for you to impress a native European, a white man. No matter how hard you work, even in companies, they do what they want. If somebody from Middle East or North Africa that came to the company yesterday will be playing boss over a black man. You don't understand. Sometimes they will leave the work for black man to be doing as slave. And these are people you have been in that country before. In some cases, if you go to complain, the boss will be on their side. The boss will be on their side. Do you know why? Based on color. Do you understand what I mean? As far as you are the black man, most Europeans may know, but they don't care. Europeans may know, but they don't care. And this is why you that is saying, I told you, every black person, let me say it, every black person that is eligible to vote, you must be anti-immigrant. Let me say it, I'm from the old school. Listen, the more immigrants come, who do you think Europeans welcome? They don't give you, now listen, they welcome Arabs and people from Middle East. They give them chance more than you, the black man. And if they come, they want to survive, they want to gain employment. They prefer to give them job before you, the black man. You are not thinking, this is survival. They prefer to give Arabs job. They prefer to give people from Middle, they don't care about their religion. Before you, even if you are a Christian, they prefer them more than you. As they come, the more difficult things becomes for you, the black man. As they come, as they enter the country, you, the black man that have been here for 50 years, they displace you. Let me tell you what you do not know. Let me tell you what you do not know. Let me tell you. The first people, the first race, every other, they practice racism on. They consider black people sheep. Now listen to me, I know what I'm talking about. If an Arab wants to practice racism, he will begin with black people. If a Chinese person wants to practice racism, they will begin with black people. If an Iranian wants to practice racism, they begin with black people. I was so sad when I saw some people from northern Nigeria protesting for Iran. Protesting for Iran. Go there and live and experience racism. All those Nigerians that are protesting for Iran, go there and live and see racism. The only race that loves black people, even black people don't even love themselves. And that is the problem we have. We don't love ourselves. Religion and tribe divided us. Hate. Religion and tribe divided us. You see a black man in a company, he wants to be the only black man in that company. He will not make room. He will not inform. Do you know how these Arabs operate? Do you know how these people from Middle East operate? When they see opportunity, they bring in their people, their families. They bring in, even they fight to make sure you lose your job for them to bring in these people. They can do eye service for European men. If you see, they can do eye service. Very fake. Pretenders, hypocrites. They can do eye service for Europeans. And Europeans like it. That eye service is to displace you, the black man. In companies, you see them go do coffee. Maybe the boss or the chef, they will go prepare coffee. They will be doing eye service, serving the boss. This is what they do. They serve Yoyibo to penetrate them. Very fake people. And the Europeans like it, that fake life. They do it and gain the heart of Europeans to fight black people. You know, black people are natural. Most black people don't pretend. You understand me? They say it, but you see. Now listen, if you see where these Arabs are that is acting up, where they are pretending, hypocrites, you will be shocked. This is why you see both in America, in Europe, everywhere. Now Americans are waking up. When they go to America, those Americans are wiser than Europeans. USA now, they are waking up. You know why? Let me tell you why. Because when they go, these people, they can never, as a black person, they can never employ you in a company. How many black people works in an Arab company in the West? How many black people that works in somebody from Middle East, company owned by Middle East in the West, they can never employ a black man in their company. And this is in the West. They rather employ their own people. When you talk about democracy, you are talking for yourself. Oh. When you talk about, you are talking for yourself. These people keep them to them. They know nothing about assimilation or integration. Let me tell you, they know nothing about they don't go to a country and assimilate. They want to control. They want to take over. They will hold on to themselves. Just give me 1 second. Share this program. Is it open? Do you understand what I mean? Listen. How many where are you watching me from? Have you worked in an Asian company in the West? Have you worked in an Arab company? Unless they want to use you as a slave. In fact, sometimes they don't want they will not like to pay you. They will not like to pay you. They come to the West and benefit from the system, but they don't want to practice that system that they are benefiting from. They come to the West and benefit from the system, but they don't want to uphold that system that they are benefiting from. They don't do it. If they come here with their mentality and their culture. Do you understand what? They come here with their mentality and their culture. Let me continue to educate some of you that do not know. Let me tell you. You as a black man, listen, we need to stand united, I'm telling you. A Chinese man, a Chinese woman that has no mouth, a Chinese person that has no mouth, If they want to practice racism, they will look for black person. An Arab that cannot talk to a typical European, that is afraid of European, if he sees a black man, you see him raise his shoulders. Anywhere at workplace. You understand me? At workplace, everywhere. See, let me tell you. Ask anybody you know that works in a company where Arabs are working. Ask anybody that works in a company where Arabs are working. You will not get problem with even the European natives. You get problem from this immigrant from Middle East that come from this thing. That's the people you face. They will keep sabotaging you. They will keep sabotaging you. Ask question. Ask question. And you, the black man, you see your life. You as a black man, you hate yourselves and the other race don't even like you. So if you want to survive, the only way to survive is you standing united. Now listen, I don't run program for anybody to like me and say things the way. If you are an Arab man watching me now, you need to change because you are not in your country. You cannot travel to a foreign land and you are practicing racism. Does your religion teach you racism? Do you understand what I mean? When I talk about politics, I talk about immigration. Some people don't understand because a lot of people are short-sighted. The more immigrants come, the more black people becomes disadvantaged. The more immigrants come, non-blacks come, the more you becomes, because white people will give them chance, advantage over you. You do not know survival tactics or mentality. The more immigrants come, the more you are disadvantaged as a black person. I don't need to shout. What an old man saw sitting down. If a child climbs palm tree or yucca tree, that child will not see it. What an old man saw sitting down. If a child climbs an iroko tree or palm tree, that child will not see it. The more you say, hey uncle, why are you talking this? You are a black man, you are immigrant. Now listen. To get job now is difficult. To get apartment is difficult. Do I need to take you back in history? Do I need to tell you stories? Now before, in Europe here, if you want to get a job, that day you get a job. 2-3 days you get apartments. The more immigrants comes to a country, the more life becomes difficult. You don't understand. The more the quality of life goes down, the more immigrant comes, the more the economy, the quality of life nosedives. Now, I would tell you don't know it. You may spend 2, 3, 4, 5 years looking for apartments, you will not get it. Now, I'm from the old school. The immigrants, listen attentively. The immigrants, they want to survive. Now, what drives the price of things high, commodities, whatever? Demand. Demand is what drives the price of commodities high. Listen attentively. When many people are looking for accommodation, and a flat that normally costs 500 euros, they will, take the price to 1,000 euros. Now, I'm not telling you. See, if 10 people were looking for apartment before, and 100 people are looking for apartments now. The price will go up. And you, the black man, is the person that, or black man will be the person that will be disadvantaged. Because a typical European will first of all prefer to give apartment to somebody that has light skin, white skin, than give it to you. You that are saying, Uncle, what are you talking? But you, Seth, you were not born in Europe. You don't understand. Your children stand. Now listen, it is better you compete with native Europeans than you compete with these Arabs and these people from Middle East. You don't understand. Europeans are more liberal. Europeans are more liberal. It is now that USA is waking up. Now that USA understand what's going on. Because USA, they are sharper than Europeans. These whites in USA, these Americans, they are sharper. And I will start making videos about this till the government change it. The company CEOs need to look into it. These people gang up against black people in companies at everywhere. They gang up against black people everywhere they meet black people. Why should we be seen as the weakest race? People that can be bullied as black people. And nobody's talking about it. Nobody talks about it. Do you know how many complaints I've been receiving? Do you know what people tell me when they meet me? When I ask them their experience, what they talk about is racism at workplace. Who are the people? Foreigners. Who are the people? Foreigners. Which foreigners? Fake Oyibo. They're not even white, self. Okay, somebody is saying about what they did to Senegal. Okay, look at, okay, see that AFCON they played in Morocco, that AFCON, the last AFCON tournament. Did you see how the Moroccans behaved? That audacity. Did you watch that game, that final? And you, the black man, you are consumed. That is, religion has eaten your brain. This religion you are talking about, now listen. If I have the power, I will eradicate religion in the continent among black race. Yes, religion is what they use to divide us. Religion is one of our biggest problems. The religion we are talking about is not ours. The religion is not ours. Unless we retrace our steps, do our own thing. Now you see the Japanese, you see the Chinese, you see now the rest, look, go around the world, they do their own thing. Africans are the only one that are not doing their own thing. The religion you are practicing is not African religion. Christianity and Islam is not African religion. They are not. They are not. Don't come here. It was forced on the people of Africa. And that is the problem we face today. Islam is Arab religion. Christianity is Jewish, Israeli religion. What? Now, what are you practicing that is yours? What are you practicing that is yours? You follow people, follow up and down. That's why they disrespect you. The world should follow you. They consider you inferior because nobody follows you. You are copying other people, you are following. Nobody follows you. They should follow your religion. Do we have African religion? Do we have African religion? What is African that the world follows? You expect respect from people who you follow, who are leading you. You expect them to respect you. People you bear their names, you follow their footsteps. How do you expect them to respect you? That is why I told you guys I have no religion. And I know 100% no savior is coming. There is nothing like anybody coming. You can't save me. Nobody is coming to save you. No Messiah is coming anywhere, not in 1 billion years. Now listen, you will live and die and no Messiah will come. Religion is man-made. Look at me now. I'm 58 years, going to 59 years. Where is the Messiah that is coming? When is he coming? Brainwashed religion. I'm the person saying it. At my age, you want to scam me. You want me to follow Arab culture in the name of religion. You want me to follow Arab culture in the name of religion. You want me to follow Arab ideology in the name of religion. I went to school. I read about, now look at the Bible. What was written in the Bible? The stories of other people. That's what Africans are studying. The stories of other people. Abraham, Isaac. This is what you are teaching African people. You are teaching African people what was written in Quran. When science and technology is ruling the world. When science and technology is ruling the world, you are teaching me. What do I need to go deeper? This is why they don't respect us. Do you see them bully people from North Korea, Japanese, Chinese? They respect the Chinese. The only people they bully are African people. Ebrima Kama is asking me which religion I'm following now. I am a non-religious man. Religion is man-made. No God wrote any Bible. God did not write Bible. God did not write Quran. God did not write Torah. Do you know how many religions are in this world? Over 5,000 religions. Google it. There are over 5,000 religions. Let me say about 4,500 religions. So God wrote all these books. About 4,500 religions in this world. So God have time to write the books. Go check it out. So God gave them all this. Even people worship different gods. The Indians don't worship the same God as the Arabs. The Chinese don't worship the same God as the Arabs. People worship different gods. The Japanese, they don't believe in Jesus Christ. They don't believe in Muhammad. The Japanese. But that country is prosperous. The Japanese, they don't believe in Jesus Christ. They don't even know about it. But the Japanese, the passport is the most powerful passport on earth. One of the strongest economy. How about that? Have you seen why we are not respected? Well, guys, nice. I just came out to speak. Now go to my YouTube channel and follow my YouTube page. Here I speak reality. Black people need to... Now listen. Okay, let me go deeper. Israel and Iran are fighting war. This Israel and Iran are fighting war. Did you see God or did you see Allah intervene? I'm asking you. As Israel and Iran are fighting war, did you see God or Allah intervene? Did God come to help Israel? Did God come to help? Did Allah come to help Iran? These two nations are fighting with the weapons they have in their possession. These two nations are fighting with the weapons. Where is God to intervene? Where did God, the biblical God, why didn't he come to help Israel? Where is Allah? Why didn't Allah come to help Iran? Now you cannot think. You cannot think. When nations are at war, they fight with the weapons at their disposal or in their disposal. It is as simple as that. If you are waiting for Allah or God to come and help you fight a war or solve your problem, you will wait forever. You will wait forever. You will live in this world and die. You will live and perish. You will not see Allah. You will not see God. All this, now let me tell you, all this development you see around the world, humans developed this earth with their know-how. Humans developed this earth. There is never any time, any place that God or Allah helped human being to develop. Who built this house? Who built the airplane? Who built the ship? All these technologies you use today, who invented it? Did God or Allah come from? Now Africans wake up. This is why the rest of the world bullies Africa. Because they know you have nothing. What do you have to defend yourself? Does any African country has, nuclear weapon? Which African country is in possession of nuclear weapon? I don't support war. But you are weak. They don't count on you. You are not a force to reckon with. You are weak. That's why they can decide and talk. They say, shut up, and you'll be running up and down. Yes. If they decided to clear the whole Africa, you were scammed. You were scammed. You were scammed. You were scammed. Anybody, listen attentively. Anybody, see, do you know most of you watching me here are living in the Western countries? The West created their own heaven here on earth. Now listen, somebody's asking who created you. See, let me tell you, somebody's asking who created you. Nobody created me. I was born. I was not created by anybody. Go to school. You refuse to go to school. Nobody created me. I was born. I wasn't created. My mother gave birth to me. My father slept with my mother and my mother gave. That is the natural happening. Everyone, now wake up. You that is watching me, you were born, you were not created. Go to school. You were born, you were not. Who created you? This is how they brainwashed you. A woman when a man sleep with a woman, the woman will become pregnant. After 9 months, the woman will deliver. A baby will be born. They don't say a baby was created, a baby is created. Nobody says it. Have you seen when, after delivery, after a woman had delivered a baby, you see, a baby was created. They born a baby, they don't create a baby. You get the gist now. See the story they told you in the Bible. And God created Adam. When it came to Eve, he did not create Eve anymore. He did not create Eve. Now, story plenty. Why didn't he create Eve the way he created? Now, the story plenty. Well, guys, you go to my YouTube channel at Uncle Rody and subscribe to my YouTube page. This is how we roll here. We speak truth to power. We don't sugarcoat things. You are here to learn. If somebody dies, it is over. If you die, you are dead. If you die, it is over. There is nothing like heaven or hell anywhere. It doesn't exist. It's a myth. Hell and heaven does not exist. It is a myth. I'm too old to be scammed. I'm too old to be scammed by these people. John Ahmed, I see you. So guys, my name is Rody. I like keeping it real. Now follow my page. Now, what's up with you guys? Go to my YouTube. Now I'm also on Instagram. Oh. I am Uncle Rody on Instagram, Uncle Rody on YouTube, Uncle Rody on TikTok, Uncle Rody on Facebook. We are here to reason together. We don't argue. I tell you the facts. Somebody asked me a question on Facebook. Let me answer that person. Somebody said, so I don't believe there is God. The God they described for you in the Bible or in the Quran or religious books, this is human concept, human idea. This is what people thought, their own imagination. There is spiritual, there is, what do I call it? Supreme being that nobody can explain his nature. You understand what I mean? Or her nature. They refer to God or Allah as a male gender, which is a lie. Supreme being has no gender. God or Allah, if the supreme being has a spirit, has no gender. If God has a gender or if Allah has a gender, that means God will have a male organ. How do you know? Now use your brain. How do you know that God or Allah or whatever you call him is a male gender? If he's a male gender, that means he will have a male organ. If he has a male organ, that means he's human. If he has a male organ, that means he's human. And if he has a male organ, that means he will be having an erection. If God is a male gender, that means he's human. He has organ. If not, how do you know that is male? If I have male organ, I'm having an erection. You get the gist now? So if Allah is male, if God is male, and Jehovah, whatever, if he is male, that means he has a male organ. That means he's human. And if he has it, that means he will be getting an erection. To get an erection, you need to be eating food. You have blood in you. If you have blood and you eat food, you are no longer you are now a human being. You are now a human being. So a supreme being cannot have any gender. It's genderless. Supreme being is genderless. Genderless. That is to tell you that the things they wrote for you in the Bible or in the Quran or in Torah is lie. Supreme being. A spirit cannot have a gender. If he has a gender, that means he has male organ. That means he will be having erection. If he has erection, that means he will be sleeping with a woman. That does not, then he's no longer God or Allah. That's the simple truth. How can you tell me God that is in heaven or Allah, this is your belief, God or Allah that is in heaven has penis? How can God have penis? How can Allah have penis? And they refer to him as he, and they refer to Allah as he, they refer to God as he. Now think it now, are we children? Are we children? So that if God has a penis, that means he urinates. He's urinating now. He will, God will, what is the penis for now? What is that penis for? If he has penis, what is the penis for? To urinate and sleep with a woman. So God sleeps with a woman, or Allah sleeps with a woman, or urinates. You don't think? Supreme being is genderless, and nobody can tell you the nature. Guys, my name is Rodi. So you go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page. I give it to you raw. You understand me? Now so, this is how we roll here. You understand me? This is how we... where's my home is now? Where are you guys watching me from? If you talk about, okay, now, did you know how, let me tell you, all these deities, thank you, these deities we have in Africa, do you know how powerful these deities are? The deities we have in Africa, if you know how powerful these deities are, you go carry hand for head. Now guys, where are you watching me from? Let me end this broadcast. Freedom, you're watching from United Kingdom. Okay, I see you, dude. My name is Rodi. I like keeping it. From where? Vienna. I see you. United Kingdom. Bash. I see you guys. Florida, USA. From Netherlands, I see you big time. From New Jersey, my guys, falling now. Finland, Ireland, I see you. England is here. Australia is in the building. Denmark. France is in the building. Nigeria. Malawi is in the building. I see everybody. Nigeria. I see you. Now tell me where you're watching me from. I'm giving it to you raw. Italy is here. Now tell me where you're watching me from. Plenty Italians are here. America is here. What's going on? Watching from where? Now tell me, Belgium is in the building. Now Europe, okay. Now Texas is in building. Hamburg Day House. Sweden, okay, I mean, nah, too many. Sierra Leone, Mountain of Lion. Berlin, Paris is, Patrick Martins, I know now. New York is here, Australia. London, Abiodun. Port Harcourt, Nigeria, I see you. Tokyo, Japan, I told you guys. You're enjoying me, thank you. Belgium is here, United Kingdom. Solar, I see you. Frankfurt, Germany, I know. Watching from Nigeria, Giwa, I see you. Chicago, Stuttgart is in the building. Now, see, many people are watching on YouTube. And now, tell me where you are watching me. United Arab Emirates, Luxembourg is in the building. I told you guys I'm global. You are joking with me. You are joking with me. I'm global. You see, guys. Now, is there anybody from Calgary, Alberta, Canada? Ghana is here. Kenya is here. Port Australia. I think that is Perth, Australia. Greenland, Australia, I see you big time. United Kingdom, I know now. Yes, I'm speaking truth to power, big time. Berlin in the building. Michael Okereke, I see you big time. Eagles, I see you. Oh, Lagos, Nigeria. Obaide Ayo. Sweden, but from Sierra Leone, Mountain of Lions. I love that name, Mountain of Lions. No, I love lions. I will not tell you lie. Mountain of Lions. I love that name. You understand what I mean? That is it too. We come here, we create awareness. You understand me? Shukwa Bukandibo watching from Olu Imo State. Hey, Shukwa. Now, you see, Olu is in the building. The greatest. Olu is in the building. Shukwa Mekandibo from Olu Imo State. Olu is the highest. Olu guys, they can never carry last. Okay, Raleigh, North Carolina, United States. Raleigh, Trinidad. See, a dude from Trinidad is here. Watching from Asaba, very close to Onitsha. Hey, you are from Olu too. Olu is well represented here. Olu no they carry last. From Ireland. Olu guys, ndi na-emesi ife ike. Olu, hey. So, Trinidad and Tobago, Jacob watching from Ebonyi State. These are my people. Adelaide, South Australia. See country now. I will go to these countries one day. You see it. I told you guys, now listen. If you are watching from Arochukwu, you see that, you see where she's watching from Arochukwu. You see it. So, Mary Bethany is everyone African, Caribbean descent, just spread throughout the world. Yeah, so, okay, you are from Caribbean, but you are an African. You are an African. Okay, you see it. Michael Okereke, I see you big time. Antarctic, I've never heard this country before. This name, Antarctic, I've never heard. Okay. Obediah, you are watching from Nasarawa State. I see you. You are welcome, my own bro. Nasarawa State, you are welcome. I will visit that place one day. Well, guys, you have... did you enjoy this program? We come here to make friends, connect, and be happy. We are not here to spread hate. We are human beings. We create awareness. Always think outside the box. Think outside the box. Use your brain. That is why you have it. If you want to see you. If you want... what is wrong? If you want to see you. Bash, my topic is on point today now for life. Yes, so it's always on point. So, Mary Bethany, I should ask good questions. Are you talking to me? Okay. Or you want to ask a question? You are free. Well, guys, this is my first program for the day. I'll be coming live later today again. And I don't have any feeling of going outside. I don't want to go outside. I'm going to spend the day indoors, like always. I love staying indoors. Yes, people like my topic. I appreciate everybody. Amy, graphics, I see you. I appreciate everybody that loves my topic, Yes, so somebody's asking me, Bash, that's your question, Mary Bethany said a lot of energy. Mary, thank you. I appreciate you, my own sister. I appreciate you. If you want, thank you so much. So, guys, see you later. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for being part of my program. Yes, so somebody's asking me if I am a Muslim. I'm not. I have no religion. You are new here. I do not have any religion. I don't have any religion. This is my own decision. Because I don't believe these stories told in religious books. I don't believe in it. That's me. I don't believe in these stories. Guys, follow my page. We are not at war. We are not fighting. You understand me? We are not fighting. Follow my page. Here we gather, we reason together. You understand me? So see you guys. Now, I'm happy with my life. You get the gist now. I am happy with my life. Now, follow my page, oh. Follow.